Shout out to the people that say that they're self-made and I did this, I got out of this by myself, I did it by myself. Hey, kudos to you, because I ain't get through nothing by myself. Like literally, I remember being the most darkest moments and all I could do is pray. And when
no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. For those who don't know, I am a mindset, inspirational lifestyle creator here to share all of my kingdom knowledge with you all. So come on in and join me. If you are into anything self-improvement, growth, elevating your mindset, travel, lifestyle, then make sure you hit that subscribe button because this channel is going to be filled with it all. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get through the tough seasons of your life. If you're going through hard times or facing challenges, and you just don't know what to do or how to maneuver through them, then I'm here to help you. First, it's very important to understand that we all go through tough challenges and face obstacles in life. Like that's just how life is. If you think that life is just going to be perfect 24/7 every day, every year, then you have life very mistaken. Life is a up and down roller coaster. I like to consider life as an upward spiral. Like we're always moving up, but it's a spiral. So you know how spirals go like, you're down here, but then you up there. Yeah, so we're doing that. It's just an upward spiral, okay? So once you understand that you're going to face challenges in life and life is going to be hard sometimes, when you are faced with it, you understand that that's just how life goes and this too shall pass. I'm someone that faced many challenges in my life, even till this day, even right now, I have my own personal things I'm facing, but I will not be able to get through them or even get out of bed if it wasn't for God. I am going to preach and yell from the top of the mountains. If you want to get out of any tough situation in your life, like you literally don't know what to do, that is your opportunity to turn to God. See, in our darkest moments, in our toughest times, that's when God is able to come in and show us who He is. That is when God is able to come in and mold us into a person that we've never been before. A person that is much needed to get us out of our current situation. See, challenges and tough times are an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for you to improve in whatever area of your life need improvement. I always tell people, embrace the hard times, embrace those challenges, because that's birthing something in you. You're literally becoming a new version of yourself in order to get through that mountain. So embrace it. So circling back around to God, when you find yourself facing challenges, ask God to reveal to you what is it that He's trying to show you, especially if you are in a very dark season or a season of stillness. That is the time to seek God, because I guarantee you, you're being placed in a season of stillness for a reason. So ask God, what is it that you're trying to show me? Who is it that you're trying to get me to become? What is it that I need to fix or grow from or heal? There's so much that goes into the dark season and the tough times that we face that we aren't even aware of until we seek God and ask Him to guide us and ask Him to reveal to us what is going on in our lives. Shout out to the people that say that they're self-made and I did this, I got out of this by myself, I did it by myself. Hey, kudos to you, because I ain't get through nothing by myself. Like literally, I remember being the most darkest moments and all I could do is pray. And when I prayed, I might not have gotten my answer and the clarity that I was seeking right then and there, but I guarantee you, I got it eventually. I promise, God is just so amazing. Like if you seek Him and genuinely seek Him, like, God, forget me, I surrender, I can't do this, I don't know what I'm doing, I need help, I can't figure this thing out, Father God, take control, He's going to come. See, God is a God that you have to invite Him in. God is a gentleman. So God is not going to just force Himself onto you. You have to want to see God. You have to want to know God. You have to want God to help you in order for Him to help you. But if you're someone being stubborn through your tough times and you just like, oh, I got to figure this out on my own, I have to do this on my own, then God will let you do it on your own. But if you seek God, I promise He will help you. And even if you're someone that don't seek God, He still is going to help you because you're His child. But when you truly seek God, you will see Him do some amazing things in your life. So when you are facing challenges, for example, say that you lost your job, right? And now you don't have any income coming in, you don't know what to do. That is the time to go to God and be like, okay, I just lost my job, God. What is it that you want me to do? Is you trying to get me to start a business? Are you trying to get me to go into another career path? Like what's going on in my life? Instead of sitting around sad and crying, which don't get me wrong, cry and feel your emotions, but eventually you're going to have to pick yourself up and start seeking God for help. Ask him to reveal to you the tools and the resources that you need to get out of this tough patch in your life, because he will provide you with them. All you have to do is ask. I literally cannot stress it enough. God is above all things, so therefore God can help you through all things, but you must seek him. So that is going to be the number one thing that I tell anyone when you are facing challenges or you're going through a dark time. Seek God. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, you are going to get through it with him. So every time I faced dark times in my life, or I was in a low season and found myself facing challenges, I always elevated right after that. Like, you will never find me where you left me. If I was down and out when you met me, I promise you, next time you see me, I'm going to be in a much better position. Understand that during those moments, like I said earlier, you are becoming someone you've never been before. And that's another thing that you need to seek. Ask God who it is that he's trying to get you to become. Who is it that you need to become? Because what you don't realize is you're going to go to a next level. Like, anytime you're going through a dark season or a tough time or a dark patch, you're going to be elevated. Elevation comes after that. Like, I'm a strong believer in that. So if you're someone that believes, okay, I'm facing a tough time, I'm having a challenge right now, but I know something great is coming out of this, then that is your time to start seeing who it is that you need to become for your next level. Maybe the way that you were moving in this current season, you can't move like that where you're going. Yeah, you probably was doing good and you was on your stuff, showing up for yourself, this and that and a third, but that next level you're going to is going to require a different version of you. Like, yeah, you were good on this level, but it's always better. God plans to take us from glory to glory to glory. So with that being said, you can always improve. And whenever you hit that wall, whenever you're at this level, it's time for some improvement in some area of your life, whether that's your mindset, whether that's how you manage your finances, whether that's how you show up in the world, or your discipline, your consistency. Some area of your life needs some improvement, and that is okay. You know, I find that some people hate to admit that they still need to grow, or hate to admit that they don't know a lot, or that they don't know everything. In this life, you are supposed to forever be growing and forever evolving. Never stop learning. There is always something for you to improve on in some area of your life. And that's the beauty of life, that you can forever learn and forever grow and forever become. Now, I'm not saying constantly seek to become someone better. No, embrace where you are right now. Embrace the person that you are now. But when it's time for you to make a shift in your life, and it's time for you to elevate, because you know you didn't had a good time at this level, you didn't did all you need to do, you didn't completed your mission at this level, and it's time for you to elevate, allow yourself to do that. Because like I said, God's plan is to take us from glory to glory. So once your time is up at this level, allow yourself to have that period of stillness, face those challenges, so now you can move higher. So I think it's very important to understand that, you know, tough times and the dark seasons do not last forever. And I'm pretty sure that most of y'all are aware of that. They don't last forever. Yes, they hurt. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but you will get through it. Even if you don't even see a light at the end of the tunnel, because I've been there. Oh, I've been to some dark times where literally mine is blank. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. But take your time, because no, you will. You might not have the answer now, but like I said earlier, if you seek God, he will reveal some answers and start putting things in your path to get you moving. You just have to take it day by day, step by step. And that's going to take us into our next topic, pretty much taking it day by day. So first, seek God. Ask God what he wants to do in your life, who he's trying to get you to become. See what areas of your life you need to work on in these tough seasons and these challenges. And as you're doing that, take it day by day. Your job is to take it day by day. You are going to have some days where you cannot get out of bed. Guess what? Give yourself that day to not get out of bed. There has been days where I stayed in bed probably longer than I should have, but sometimes you just got to sit with it. I don't know, maybe somebody else have different advice, but I am a strong believer in, baby, if you can't get up, sometimes you just can't get up. Now, if you've been in bed for, I'm gonna give you, some people say they give themselves a day, and I think that is honestly so great. There was times where I would stay in bed for weeks. Now, I'm not telling you to do that because you would not make no progress that way. But what I will say is, stay down for a day or two, gather your thoughts, seek God. Give yourself only a day or two and then get up, okay? Or if you fall back off, give yourself that time to fall off. Even then, I found myself, I'll get out of bed probably at 1 or 2 p.m. But when I get up out that bed at 2 p.m., I'm working on getting myself out of whatever situation that I'm in. So be patient with yourself when you are going through these hard times and you're facing these challenges, because you are becoming someone you've never been before, because you are trying to figure out what is it that's going on with your life, and you will, but you must be patient with yourself along that. Don't beat yourself up because you're only human. But it is very important to just take it day by day. That's literally all you can do. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Tomorrow got its own problems. Do what you can in this moment. And that's why I recommend making yourself like to-do lists throughout your day to keep you afloat. Write down what you need to get done during the day. Write down what you can get done. Start writing down what you know that you can do and what you can control in this moment. If you are someone that, like I said earlier, lost their job and that's out of your control, what can you control in this moment? You can go apply to other jobs. You can start to see what your passion is because you already lost your job. You have nothing to lose. Start asking yourself, what is it that I really want to do? Since I don't have a job now, I might as well go after what I generally do want to do. Focus on what you can control in this moment, and everything will just fall into place after that. Another example can be like, if you're facing a tough time, maybe you just went through a hard breakup and you just lost your man, you just lost your girlfriend, and y'all been together for years. And now you just feel like you lost part of yourself. You don't know what to do. In that moment, you can just start focusing on yourself. You can control yourself. Start pouring love into yourself. Start spending time with yourself and figuring out who you are after that long relationship. That's your time to be healing and doing some shadow work and seeking God through it. Because trust me, some breakups are deep, like really deep, to the point where you lost your other person, you damn near lost yourself. Like, I've been there. Like, I went through a really bad breakup and I was in love with this man for years, and we were together, the first person that ever showed me a different kind of life. And then I met him when I was really young, like fresh out of high school, dating this older guy, being shown this luxurious lifestyle, being taken care of, not really knowing how to adult on my own, and my life was revolved around him. When we broke up, it got very toxic. I was lost. Like, I didn't know anything else because I was just taken care of for so long, and I've always had someone else do things for me. So when he left, it was just me. And at that time, I didn't have a relationship with God at the time. So it was hard for me to just go to God because I didn't know God, or I never had anyone tell me, pray to God and seek God and he can help you throughout this situation. Some breakups can be very dark and can put you in a very dark place. And also, he cheated on me a lot. So I didn't realize at that time that relationship was doing something to my self-esteem. Not only did I not fully know how to take care of myself as an adult, but my self-esteem was really low. Like, I didn't feel worthy of ever having love again, or I didn't feel like I was worthy of having someone again. I did not know my worth, so therefore I was just out here pretty much surviving, just trying to get it, trying to stay afloat. And because I was just out here in the world just trying to survive on my own after this breakup, I became very depressed. I became very lost and lonely, and I was just out here in this world just going from person to person doing anything because I didn't have a sense of self. I did not know what to do with myself after my breakup. And I had no one to tell me, hey, Amber, take some time for yourself and heal. Hey, Amber, get to know yourself. I never had anyone tell me, go to God, seek God, that you need God in your life. At that time, I knew of God. I knew that there was a higher power, but I didn't have a relationship with God myself at that time. And because I wasn't seeking God, God couldn't fully help me the way I needed to be helped. I had to seek God. Now, don't get me wrong. When I look back, God's hand has always been on my life. Even when I wasn't seeking him, even when I wasn't asking God for guidance, God has always been protecting me. Because I look back at some things I've been through, and it ain't been nobody but God that got me out of it and got me through it, because I've been through some stuff. But anyway, the minute I started intentionally seeking God throughout my dark times and after my breakup, losing jobs, losing friendships, life became so much easier. It's like God was giving me more clarity and more visions on things, showing me, hey, you're going to get through this. So trust me, breakups can be very dark, but if you seek yourself, but most importantly, seek God, you will be able to get through it. I can sit here and tell you throughout this video what to do when you're going through the tough times and hard times, but at the core of everything is going to be seek God. Now, another thing that you can do when you are facing challenges or going through a dark season in your life is to stay active. I know earlier that I talked about giving yourself time, and if you need to sleep, sleep. If you need to cry, cry. But you have to eventually get up. If you sit there in that sorrow and sit in that confusion of you don't know what to do, it will grow and grow. Whatever you focus your attention on will grow. So with that being said, make sure you're focusing your attention on possible solutions to get you out of whatever situation you're in. If you're continuously focusing on how you lost this money or lost this job or lost your house or lost this relationship, you will eventually bury yourself in that stuff unintentionally, because that's what you're focusing on. Wherever your attention goes, energy flows, okay? Make sure you're staying active so you don't have your mind so fixated on a negative. Make sure you're staying active and focusing on a positive. You have to get up. Start making a plan for yourself. Even if you don't know what you're doing, like I always say, messy action is better than no action. If you have a tiny bit of an idea of the next step that you can take to get through this dark time or get through this certain obstacle, then write that down and start taking action towards it, And you have to be moving when you're going through these tough seasons, because it is so easy to get dragged down and in a slump if all you're focusing on is the downside of your situation. And focusing on the downside of your situation will forever blind you to all the possible outcomes and all the solutions that is available to you right now. I highly recommend having a morning routine, especially if you're someone going through a dark time, a tough season. I find that having a routine really helps get you back afloat, really helps get you back moving. If you set a really good morning routine for yourself, that's pretty much setting the tone for the rest of your day. For example, on your list every morning, you wake up, pray, seek God. There's going to be days where you don't want to, but just do it anyway. Try, seek God, pray, ask for what you need, ask for guidance, ask for the tools and the resources throughout your day to get you to the next level. Ask God to open your mind, expand your awareness, give you the eyes to see the solutions that's available to you right now. The next on your list can be, brush your teeth, wash your face, look in the mirror, tell yourself that you love you. A morning routine is going to be so beneficial to getting yourself out of a dark space. Wake up, pray, go to the gym, make yourself a smoothie. Make sure you're consuming something that's going to nourish your body and nourish your mind. Add going on a walk to your morning routine, or add reading a book to your morning routine. Get out in nature. Nature is so good for us. Nature is so healing to the human body, to the spirit, to the soul. Get out in nature. If you really want to get out of a dark time, get a routine going for yourself in the morning. Whatever it is, figure out what makes you feel good and add that to your morning routine. And once you get your morning routine done, then you can start looking at ways you can get out of your current situation. But take your morning routine to just pour into yourself and fill yourself up and remind yourself that you're doing a damn good job and that this season is not going to last forever. So keep going. All right, so I pretty much touched base on a few things that will help you get through the tough seasons and the hard times in your life. You know, like I said, seek God, stay active, and focus on what you can control in this moment. And don't give your energy to the negative side of things. Try your best to focus on a positive and see the solutions and the resources that's available to you right now. And another thing that I would recommend is stay away from negative people or stay away from anything that's going to bring you down or get in the way of you getting to that next level that you're headed to. Because you are headed to a next level. You know, considering the fact that you're already going through tough times, you don't need to add any more stress or any more problems or negative energy onto you. So I recommend cutting out anything that does not fill you up, that does not benefit you or serve you in that season. So whether that's people, certain environments, you know, certain content, what you consume on the internet and watch on a daily basis plays a huge role in your mental health and whatever goes on up here. So just be mindful of what you're consuming at that time. Be mindful of who you're talking to. If that person isn't helping you or lifting you up or speaking life into you, then you don't need to have any dealings with them at that time. And also, if you are going through, you know, challenges in life, look at your habits and how you spend your day-to-day life. If you are someone that lacks discipline or consistency, or you're lazy and you have just these horrible habits, that is time for you to change them. Because let me tell you something, if you find yourself in a dark time and you're someone that's lazy, you cannot keep being lazy and expect to get out of what you're currently in. You can't keep not taking action and expect a different result. Make sure that you're developing habits that's going to elevate you in life, not hold you back and not keep you stagnant. So I am about to get ready to end this video here. I want to leave you guys with this. Don't resist the hard times in your life. Don't resist that dark season you're going through. Don't resist the challenges that you face. Accept what you're going through and face it head on. The more you resist it, the longer you will stay in the season. So like I said earlier, always look for solutions. Always focus on what you can control in the moment, but do not resist the tough times in your life. Because what people don't realize is those seasons are so necessary for our growth. Those seasons are so necessary to birth something inside of us that's never been birthed before. I promise you, once you make it through these hard times, you will come out a better person than you was before. You'll come out knowing more. Let this season mold you, you know, let this season build you up and equip you for whatever life try to throw at you in the future. One thing that I realized along this journey is that if I never faced the challenges that I did or went through those hard times in my life, I would not be the woman I am today. I would not know the things that I know. And in order for me to have the knowledge and the wisdom that I do now, I had to go through those tough seasons and those challenges in my life. I had to, because if I didn't, I would never know. I would never know how to get through certain things. I would never know how to help someone else through whatever they're going through. And I am forever grateful for that. Like I tell people all the time, I do not regret anything that I went through. I've literally learned from every situation and every person from my past. Life is full of lessons, you know, just to teach us and to help us grow and to mold us into better beings. So life happens for you, not to you. And once you develop that mindset, you'll be able to move through life much more freely. You know, you don't have to be so uptight or so devastated when things happen to you. You know, it's happening for you, not to you. So take the lesson from it, see what you need to learn, see who you need to become, and just keep moving forward through your life, you know. So that is all I'm going to leave you guys with here today. I appreciate you all for watching. I really hope this video helped someone out there that may be going through a hard time or in a tough season facing some challenges, trust me, honey, it is not going to last always. See what you need to learn from it, grow from it, embrace it, and know that whatever's on the other side of this season that you're in is going to be something so beautiful, so amazing, and you're going to look back and like literally laugh and be like, wow, aha, I got through that. I promise you, you're being prepared for something much greater. So just embrace it and focus on what you can control. Like I said earlier, seek God, stay prayed up, because He will be the one to get you through anything that you face in life. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if you found this to be helpful. Leave a comment, interact with your girl. I want to get to know you guys and build my community here on All From Within. I will be posting every Wednesday and Sunday here. So like I said, hit that subscribe button. I will see you all in the next video.
Love
Bye.
yours.